Hey, Chadi Bazzi here, and welcome to another episode of the Top Listing Agent Show. Guys, I am like super pumped up right now. Just wanted to get on here and speak to you about a conversation I just had with Frank Klesitz from Get Viral Marketing, where all we talked about was like the power of video marketing and the power of database marketing. And when you combine your video marketing with your database marketing, how much more abundance you could actually create for yourself in the coming years of you being a real estate professional. You know, we shared a lot of great things, and we're gonna be releasing this episode sometime between now and the end of the year. But I just wanted to go ahead and share something that we talked about real quickly right here, right now. And what he said to me, Chadi, there's only 3 things you need to be focusing on. And I want to share those 3 things with you right now real quickly. He said, number 1, build the database. Number 2, communicate with the database. And number 3, call the database. And I'm like, it can't get any simpler than that. So the question is, and let me answer the question for you here to go, give you my thoughts on top of his thoughts. Build the database. So, going on forward here, every time you're talking to somebody, whether it's a for sale by owner, whether it's an expired, whether it's someone at the grocery store, whether it's a cold call, it doesn't matter what the source. You're always communicating and you're always meeting with people. You have to introduce yourself as a real estate professional, and you have to let them know that you're the expert that's sharing valuable content with the community, whether it's on a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis, or a monthly basis. And you have to ask them if they would like to receive that newsletter. So the way I'm thinking about it is if you're having a good 5 conversations a day like that, and you're collecting 5 email addresses a day, then in essence, you're increasing the size of your database by about 1,200 people every single year. Is that right? 2,500, by at least 1,200 people every single year. Within 5 years, you'll have a database of 5,000 people. If you're converting, just 1% of your database on a yearly basis, and if you're converting only 1%, something is wrong. But imagine if you're converting 2, 3, 4, 5% of your database every single year. Well, that could be 100 plus transactions every single year. Your database is your book of business. It's the most important system, and it's the most neglected system in real estate. Stop neglecting your database and start building the database. And as you're building the database, you gotta communicate with your database, and that simply means that your entire database has to get a minimum of 2 email communications from you every single month. And then part of the communication is a good portion of your database should get a piece of mail from you once a month. So now we're building it, we're communicating with it, and then calling it. But the calling part, where the clever point from Frank was like, hey, instead of just calling the whole entire database, why don't we build up the database in a way to where, like, when we communicate with the database, our database tells us who's communicating back with us by who's opening up our emails, who's clicking the links in our emails, and those are the first people that we should be calling all the time. So guys, just wanted to share those 3 simple, quick tips with you for right now. And that's it for today. The interview with Frank will be out in a couple of episodes after this episode, because, we got to clean it up and make sure, all the editing done and all that good stuff. With that said, hope you're having a great holiday time right now, a great ending to 2020. I so appreciate you. I'm so grateful for you. And I look forward to doing big things with you in 2021. Take care, everyone. See you on the next episode of the Top Listing Agent Show. Bye-bye.